think we're gonna start. We have quite a few people on there already. Caroline, are you waiting on anyone else to jump on?
I am trying to grab my cousin, but I will call her. I'm trying to get it up on my computer so I can call her on my phone. But
Okay,
you can
sweet.
probably start because it might take me a minute. So just go for it and she'll just join when she can, I guess.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Wait, it's Tuesday, yeah? It's Tuesday, right? I don't even know what day it is. I'm really excited for tonight. Thanks everyone for showing up and just like choosing to be here on a Tuesday night with us all. Before this training, I honestly had no idea what I was going to talk about. And I prayed, and then all of a sudden, like, all this stuff came to me, and so I have like tons of pages of notes, and I only had like 30 minutes to write it all down. So we're gonna see how this goes. First, I wanted to start off with, you guys have been killing it. I've been watching your numbers. I have been, like, last month was huge, and I'm just so proud of you all for showing up and just working hard. But this month is huge. It's going to be huge. Like, if you don't already know about the triple bonuses, there are triple bonuses happening this month if you hit MMB or above. And MMB is literally, wow, Caroline, I can see you in two places. Sorry, that just tripped me out for a second. So MMB is literally, sorry, this whole thing is just whacking me out. MMB is you finding two people and those two people finding two people. That's like pretty much the gist of what it is. If you put it that way, it seems a lot easier to achieve than other ways. So look at it like that. If you hit MMB this month, you can possibly, well, you will get a $1,500 bonus. And that's not including the commissions that you get on those orders. That's not including like everything else. That's $1,500 minimum. And my goal, and I know it's Caroline's goal as well this month, is to get all of you girls to MMB this month. It may seem crazy to you right now, but I know that you can do it. If you can hit MMP, you can hit MMB. And there's girls in our team that have done it in a week. We still have 3 weeks left of this month. I know it's crazy with Christmas time and New Year's, but we want this for you girls so, so bad, because I know that $1,500 would change my month, and I'm sure it would change your month as well. But I just wanted to talk about fear. I wanted to talk about doubt. I want to talk about, are you worthy enough? We all have moments of self-doubt. We all have moments where we are afraid, where we, not sure what's going on. And we all have moments where we believe the lies in our head. And self-doubt is something that I've struggled with. It's something that I still struggle with every now and then. But I want to tell you right now that this is not a business where you have time to be afraid. I'm just going to put that out there. There is no time to be afraid in this business. This is like a business where you jump in and you say yes and you say, I am all in, and you see the opportunity that is in front of you and you grab it with both hands. And that's not to say that I don't fear in like what I'm doing. Every single day I have fear and I have doubt, but it's the way that you tackle it. It's the way that you work with that fear. Philippians 4:13, I know that we all believe in God here. It says, I can do all things through him who gives me strength. When you say that I am not good enough, you are saying that God's not good enough, because he created you. You're made in his image. When you say I'm not good enough, God says I am good enough, meaning he is good enough. When you say you can't do this, God says I can. So start speaking positivity over your life. Start speaking positivity over your days, because that will set your day up for success, not failure. If you begin your morning thinking negatively, if you begin your morning saying to yourself, I can't do this, this is going to be too hard, all that stuff, that's what your day is going to look like. So start speaking what you want into existence. This month is going to be huge, like I said, but only if you make it. And Caroline and I both are here for you. We support you, and we just want this for you so bad, because we've seen it ourselves. We've hit MMB, and it's such an exhilarating feeling. But also, when you obey the call of God on your life, when you obey what it is that you feel like God is telling you to do, that's when, like, God breaks down the walls of the enemy, and that's when you can step out into all that God is calling you to do. And I just want to say, you are good enough. You are worthy of this. You can do this. If you have any doubt in your mind that you can't do it, stop telling yourself that, because you're amazing, okay? That was just like a little, I don't know, I just felt like I needed to talk about that. To be a leader, you must first be able to lead yourself. In this business, we are all leaders. Every single one of you are leaders, even though it may be me talking one night, it may be Caroline talking one night, it may be Chrissy talking one night. You are all leaders. And when you joined this business, you said yes to being a leader. That may seem scary, that may seem daunting, but to be able to lead other people, you must first lead yourself. So whether that is getting up in the morning and reading your Bible, or getting up in the morning and listening to a motivational podcast so that you can then lead your girls and give them info and insight, because if you're not pouring into yourself, you're not going to be able to pour into other people. That's simple as green beans. I don't know what else you want to say. That is getting my mind. I'm such a weirdo. Another thing that I've learned is to habit stack. I don't know if you've heard of this before, but sometimes it's easier to stack habits rather than goals set. So we are always driven about like what's to come and the next goals and all that stuff. Sometimes it's easier to start changing little habits in your days to get to that goal. I hope I'm making sense. And leadership, like, we need to be intentional with your time, with the people that you're talking to. You need to be intentional. You need to have good preparation. You need to be ready to be the solution to a problem. This is all like what it is to be a leader. And I want to talk about procrastination, because procrastination is a big one for me. It's a big one for a lot of people. I can be sitting here at 9 p.m. at night and be like, did I really give my business my all today? Wait, no, I spent 4 hours scrolling on Instagram when I could have been spending that 4 hours messaging people that need this opportunity in their life. 4 fears of procrastination. You can write this down if you want. 1, failure. 2, rejection. 3, different. And 4, being success. I have like 2 books that I'm going back and forth with. But all that to say is procrastination is like in conjunction with fear, and you're going to procrastinate if you're afraid. If you're afraid of success, if you're afraid of failing, if you're afraid of being rejected, if you're afraid of being different, procrastination is huge. So we need to learn how to tackle procrastinating. Fear is not the heavenly language, and it is not the language of faith. We need to have faith over fear. Hence why we're called Sisters in Faith. I'm so cheesy. But the reasons that you may fail at your goal, or the reasons that you may fail at what it is you're trying to achieve, is you don't have clear focus, you're not being intentional, you have no action plan, you have mental barriers. Like, there are so many things that stop us from where we're trying to get to. And if you have an action plan, and if you begin to think clearly and start a to-do list, or start writing down what it is that you want in your life, you're going to succeed a lot quicker. And if you talk yourself up, if you continuously speak positivity over your life, that's going to eventually knock down those mental barriers that you're having. And to beat procrastination, you must be committed to change. Being in this company is going to bring you out of your comfort zones left, right, and center. I was talking to someone yesterday, and they got a horrible message from someone, to pretty much telling them all the ways that they can fail in this business, and telling them that Monet sucks and all this crap about Monet, and none of it was true. And I said, it's because they're afraid. They're afraid of opportunity. They are afraid of the unknown. People don't know what they don't know. So committed to change, you must be committed to being like uncomfortable, because we got to be uncomfortable in this business, and you don't grow in the comfort zone. Let's be honest. You grow being uncomfortable. So there are going to be a few things that I'm going to give you as homework if you want to do them, and if you want to take your business to the next level, that are going to be uncomfortable, but you only grow when you get out of your comfort zone. What else have I written down here? I hope I'm making sense and I'm not just like mumble jumble. Okay. You have to make a start. Small steps can lead to your greatest dream. So whether it's as small of a step as messaging 5 people every day, that's a small step to getting to your dream. If your dream is to hit the $1 Million Club, if your dream is to get a Cadillac, if your dream is to hit the top of this company, you have to start somewhere. So write down what it is that you want, and write down the small steps that you can make to get there, whether it's doing, for example, today, I tried to message 100 people, and my goal is to message 100 people every single day. That sounds crazy, but I was on a training yesterday with Connie and all the girls that just got back from Cabo, Mexico, who we know personally. Chrissy was there, her sister Melody was there, Connie, Brittany Rose, they were all there. And one of the things that one of the girls does, I think Chrissy said she got to, what was it? Like ED or AED in 7 months, which is like 2 ranks away from the top of the company. She got there literally just by cold messaging. I know that we have spoken about not cold messaging, in this company. However, this month, you got to start reaching out to people. Like, the top of the top are doing this. They're reaching out to 100 people a day. Maybe that's too much for you, but if you want to grow and you want to take this somewhere new, try it. And the way that you can find people to reach out, because 100 people, you're probably like, what? Like, I don't know 100 people to reach out to every single day. Go on Instagram and go on the popular page and search a hashtag that relates to you, whether it's, if you're a mom, search, I don't know, girl mom or boy mom. If you love sport, search volleyball girl. I don't know, something like that. Search hashtags in the popular page that interest you and reach out to whoever it is that you find that you feel like you relate to. If you need help on verbiage, on what to say to these people, message me and I can help you with that. But yeah, reach outs are huge. Anyways, I have one more thing that I want to touch on, and that is being brave. So I've written like an acronym here. In this business, we have to be brave. We can't procrastinate. We have to have faith over fear, all this stuff. Being brave, what does it mean to be brave? You need to be bold. You need to show willingness to take risks. You need to be confident and you need to be strong. That's what bold means. We got to be bold in this business. And it's not easy to be bold, but we got to be. Like that's what it's going to take to get you to the top. We need to be resilient. You need to be able to spring back into shape after being bent, stretched, and you need to be able to recover quickly. Getting horrible messages about multi-level marketing companies from people who don't hardly know anything about them, that can be a hit. Or getting messages from close friends or family members saying, what are you doing? No, pull out. That's stupid. Like, you need to be resilient. You need to be able to have thick skin in this company. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm just going to tell you straight. You need to be active. You need to pursue what it is that you want. You need to be vulnerable. You need to be willing to open up and share, whether it's on your Instagram, on your stories, on your feed, when you're talking to someone on a three-way call. Because if you're not sharing your story and your testimony and everything about you, people aren't going to want to join you because they know nothing about you. And that all comes back to as well having the 5 pillars. Write down the 5 things that you love about your life, your world, and share about those 5 things on your story. Whether it's God, your family, your dog, coffee, sport, like church, whatever it is, write down the 5 things that you're passionate about, that you love, and share about those on your Instagram on the daily. Consistency is key. So to be brave, you need to be bold, you need to be resilient, you need to be active, you need to be vulnerable, and you need to have endurance. You need to have the capacity to withstand wear and tear. There are going to be days in this business where you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Why the heck did I join? And then there are going to be days where you're like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing I've ever done. Like, oh my goodness, I love my team. I love signing up people. Like, there are going to be ups and downs in this business, and you need to be able to endure them and remember why it is that you started this, because we have such an amazing opportunity, and I can't stress it or share about it enough because it's so amazing. It's changed my life. It's changed the way that I look at life. It's changed our bank account. Like, this company has the chance and the opportunity to change so many people's lives, and the person that you're afraid to reach out to, by you assuming that they're going to say no, you could be stopping someone in their world who really needs this. So I just want to really tackle procrastination. I want to tackle fear this month. I want to tackle doubt because it has no place in our mind, and you girls have nothing to be doubtful of. You're all beautiful. You're all smart. You're all leaders, and you all can do this, and I'm just so passionate to get you all there, and I love you all as a team, and I'm just pumped up because yeah, I just think this is going to be a big month for so many people. I also spoke to my husband about sharing a little something tonight, so I don't know if he's ready. Hold on. Do you want to share something?
Right now?
Yeah. He's going to come on and share something. Hold on. Mix it up a little bit, okay? So, for those who don't know my husband, this is Thunderstorm.
What's up, guys?
What do you want to share about?
Well, Faith asked me to share something. You guys all do such amazing things, just what you guys do thus far with your work. I get to be here and experience it firsthand with Faith, and just seeing the hard work and the pressure she's under every day of just wanting to reach these goals and stuff. And I think the best advice that I can hopefully impart to you guys, what I've learned in my industry and in my life, is to work smart and not just hard. Meaning that, we were just talking about the goals that Faith has set, and it's like she's going to reaching out to 100 people per day, and that's a big number. But looking at the simplicity of things of who you need to reach out to separating it so that you still have time to live your life, remembering why people have followed you on your social media platforms in the first place. Remember to keep it personal and connecting with people, especially Faith. Like, she's an amazing singer. She's an amazing life. People look at her, they're inspired by her. And it's like, if she just talks about Monet the entire time, like, that's all people are going to know about you. So remember to stay real and stay who you are. And that's the reason why people are following you. That's the reason why they're going to want to come on board and work with you. That's the reason why in the first place they want to know who you are. It's because you have something special to share, and that's who you are. And Monet is your vehicle to do that. Amazing thing also that I've noticed through Monet is that it's given Faith a sisterhood. Sisters who, before this, Faith was at home and here with me and didn't have a lot of things to do. And I was playing music and I was staying busy. And at times she felt alone. But when she started working Monet, like meeting people like Caroline and other people here like Chrissy, they became a family to her. And that's something that I think a lot of women, especially in the season, are going through. Not just women, even guys are going through. They have this sense of alone, and especially a lot of stay-at-home moms and things like that. And so remembering that you can be that community for someone, remembering that that is important. Like, there are people out there who need that. So make sure to also kind of just, when Faith is also talking about some of the business, we're always, putting out the benefits of what you're going to make, but also talking a little bit about the fellowship and the family side of this. I think is really important because people need that. It's something that you're creating a community, you're creating a culture, but a culture that's also going to benefit someone. And so just remembering to kind of put that on a pedestal, because I think it's one of the most beautiful aspects of this. That was one of the things that made me kind of fall in love with Monet, just seeing what it did for my wife. I don't know how else I'm supposed to give you guys advice. I'm not great in sales and stuff. I get on the stage and I play music, let my music talk for me. But I've learned something. Just be honest, be who you are, be real. There's only you. Meaning that you don't try to be anyone else, and no one else can beat you. So you're 100% amazing who you are right now. That's just like, so don't let doubt, because the devil has no power over you, right? All right. So the devil can only take what you give him and use it against you. So, meaning if you're sitting there and you're doubting yourself and you're doubting your capability, you're doubting the fact that people don't want to hear what you have to say, you're doubting that you don't have enough followers, you're doubting all these things, like it's not true. That you're just giving the devil ammunition to try to discourage you and to destroy you and to distract you. So remember that, that there's no room for doubt or fear in your life. And when you are sitting like cold messaging people or messaging, I'm always giving Faith like contacts of people that like, oh, hey, this is someone I think might be interested. I think the cool thing about it is that you can always ask. And you can only get one of two answers. One can be, or three answers. One can be no, one can be yes, and one can be maybe not today. And it was like one of Faith's good friends. She's been talking to her over the course of the last couple of months. And so today she was like, hey, you know what? I'll try it out. So remember that perseverance is also important, because people are always watching, and a lot of times they're really interested in what you're doing. But a lot of them at the same time, the fears and things that we face as people, they're facing. So remembering that the people that you're talking to, whether they're successful or they're not successful people, they're all facing the same problems as you. So remembering to just be patient with one another. And then also be patient with yourself when it is the months when it seems like things aren't working out. People aren't answering your messages. People aren't buying the things, or your downline's not doing as much as you had thought they're going to be doing. But remembering to breathe and remember that, there's always next month, and that sometimes God gives us the opportunity when things aren't working out the way we think. There's something else that he wants us to be working on, and something else he wants us to be growing. And so just try to grow that thing. Try to move that over. That's like me with music, this year's been crazy. There hasn't been a lot of shows. So I got to get in the studio and record and make an album. I make a single. I got to, write new music. I got a mandolin from one of my friends and I learned to play it. But all these things are now going to be something that I can use towards my main goal, something I can use in my main thing. And that's the same thing with Monet. if you're not necessarily selling and things not happening, there's other things you can do. You're like, okay, cool. This is a time where I can go out and get really cool pictures that I can use to kind of put on my Instagram. This is the time that I can really connect with different people, meet up with women in my community, meet up with friends of mine, talk to them about the business a little bit, give them more insight. Not people that you're going to sign up right away, but just these are the really cool things that you can do. So always look at every opportunity that presents itself as an opportunity. Never be discouraged when when it seems like there's a wall or something in front of you. It's just another door. So just open the door and just see what direction you're supposed to be pursuing it. I can sit here and rattle all night long, but I also think it's important to realize that I don't know if all of you guys are married or have significant others in your life or people around you who really care about you. They care about you and they want to support you. So just also give the opportunity and explain what it is that you're trying to accomplish. I mean, especially this month that Faith is trying to accomplish. She sat down with me last night and talked to me about it while I was playing Call of Duty. It was really cool. I took a break. It was because I'm a good husband. And we talked about it. And so when she let me know what she wanted to accomplish, now I'm able to hold her accountable for that. And accountability is so awesome and important because as I've learned in my life is when you have someone holding you accountable, you can't make excuses for yourself. You know what I mean? But not just that, maybe that person is holding you accountable might have a fresh and different perspective for you. I think when we were sitting and talking and Faith was talking about all the hard work that she has to do, and I'm like, okay, you're trying to hit this month, right? I'm learning all the acronyms and things like that, and I'm like, okay, you're trying to, this is realistically what you need to do. And so we were able to kind of talk through all the different ways that she can possibly hit that month and talking about the turnaround time, like when you guys sign up new girls and like what that's going to look like. Like if you sign up a new girl, then you have the onboarding, right? Usually right now with the onboarding that Faith was talking about, it takes like 2 to 3 days for you to set that up. And then also going into the launch party, which am I talking too much?
Yeah.
I'm talking too much. Please let me know. Sorry, I'm talking way too fast.
No, but let me just say something.
This is what I do.
So I was just going to touch on the fact of him opening up to family and stuff. It is so important. I was going to share that. It's so important to open up to your family or your close friends or whoever it is that is in your life and letting them know what your goals are this month, because if the people closest to you don't understand what it is that you're going for, or they don't understand what it takes to get there, and they see you, you know, like working hard and doing all this stuff and they don't really understand, there may be room for like, you know, a bit of frustration or disappointment on their end. But if you actually sit them down and share what it is that you're reaching for, your goals, the stuff that you're doing in your company, and let them in on what you're doing, I think that it's going to help you have a bigger support system. And for example, I just shared on my story, I think yesterday, that I was going for Market Mentor, which is a huge rank this month. It's the car rank. And I shared that on my story, and it's so important to share what it is you're going through on your Instagram to your followers, to your people, because it actually made 2 people contact me and be like, you know what, I just want to help you get there. What can I do to help you? And I had someone put in a $300 order just because they wanted to help me hit the car rank. I had someone else reach out and order like all this stuff they didn't even need because they want to see me succeed. So share what your goals are on your Instagram. Heck, it's scary. Yes. Like I don't want to share this because you know what? I don't even know if I'm going to hit it this month, but I am telling myself every single I am going to hit it this month, and I'm starting to believe it. You have to tell yourself what you want. You have to tell yourself what it is that you want, so you start believing it, and people will then even start believing in you as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's so important to realize also people want to support you. Like we always kind of, I don't know, showcase a lot of the bad in the world that's around us, but there's a lot of beauty in that people collectively, when they see someone striving for something, it's contagious. Like when they look at you and you're trying to accomplish something, people want to support that because they're like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to help you if you're not helping yourself. And people see you working hard and they see you put it in the hours, people want to support you. Like whether it's your family members, whether it's your aunt, your uncle, or just friends or people who always look at your life from your outside. And even your worst critics, even your worst enemies, they all want to see you be the best. Like they, I mean, looking at myself musically, my journey has been rough, hard, crazy. I've played good shows, I've played bad shows, I've played flops. Like but people want to support you. I've known a lot of people in my life that have really been there through the thick of it. And all I had to do was ask. Like, and that was hard for me, because I dealt with a lot of pride meaning like if I was dealing with something hard, I'm not going to tell anyone. I'm just going to, pull up my bridges and get it done. And sometimes that's a mentality that like we start to cultivate, but we also have to remember that God did not create us to live alone. And he created us to have the support system, that fellowship, that community. So remember that you have that community. Remember you have those people who love you. You have those people who know you, and you have people who don't even know who you are and will support you just by hearing your story. So please continue to share your story. Your testimony is strong. So I love you guys. Hope you guys have the best meeting here, and I'm going to trade it off.
Thanks,
Otherwise, I will continue to talk. That's what I do. Okay, love you guys.
I just wanted to bring him on just to give a different perspective. And he's my husband, and I just love him, and I think he's amazing. So I hope you all enjoyed that. But I wanted to give you some homework. I am reaching out, like I said, to 100 people every day, or at least I'm going to try to. I want to give you homework to try and reach out to 100 people every day. Call me absurd. Call me crazy. But if you want this, you got to do what it takes. So I want to put it out there. Reach out to 100 people every day. And the other thing is I'm going to be going live every single day, or at least 5 days a week. I know that Melody and Chrissy have put it as a challenge in their group as well. I'm putting it as a challenge out there. Going live helps your algorithm. Going live is going to get people to look at your page. It's going to get people clicking on. If they see that you're live every single day, they're going to be like, what the heck is this girl talking about? I need to click on this and I need to see what is going on. So I challenge you all to go live every day. I challenge you all to reach out to 100 people every day. I know that some of you still have your own job, and that's like where the heck am I going to find time to fit that in? But I believe in you all, and that's my homework. Caroline, do you want to say anything?
Yes, that I freaking love you. You are such a beast. Oh my word. I'm just sitting here like I cannot, if I wasn't holding a phone for my dearest cousin, I'd be typing in that chat nonstop. So much fire. Oh my word. Say, Faith, this is what's so amazing about this business, girls, is that we get to use each other's energy to push each other forward. And I know that Faith came out of a place of total flat on her back sickness where she was just feeling, so bad. And she just came, and I was able to carry some of the weight for the team when she was like that. I today have felt so awful, have been trying to hold down food all day. Long story, feel terrible. And Faith was like, you know what? I got the training tonight. Don't worry about it. This is what it's like, guys, to have those people that carry you on your shoulders. Use your team. We're all on your team. And I said this in our last training where I know some of you girls weren't there, but if you can't do it, get a team member to help. This is why we're here. We love to help each other. We are your first people that will support you. We are like your family. Reach out to us and go, hey, I can't do this, girl, but I know she's interested. Can you talk to her for me? Absolutely. I'll get on a phone call because I know Faith and I do this full time, and we love to help you guys out. It is like the biggest satisfaction when you girls throw things at us and we get to take it off your shoulders for you. Because some of you guys are working, use this, please. It's like the biggest deal because we want to see every single one of you girls succeed, and it's a big deal to us. You guys are like sisters, and I would work my rear off for one of my sisters. I know I would, and I see every single one of you girls like that. I don't care if you're on Faith's team. I don't care if you're on my team. We combine team. We join forces because we needed to help each other out. Don't wear yourself to the ground by being a one-man show. It's not how this business is run. It's not how it's built. You will never make it. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Grab a running buddy, guys. Get somebody that is your girl, that feels you, that is there for you. Faith, dude, I'll call this chickie up, crying my eyes out, going, life sucks. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. And I mean, it's hard. We all have off days. Let's acknowledge it. It's not going to be roses and cupcakes all throughout life. Nobody's life has ever been like that. So find your buddy that just feels you, that you can talk to about hard things. And if that's one of us, come to us, please, guys. I promise neither of us are scary. We both love to hear from you girls. And it means a lot. Anyways, I know this call is going kind of long, so I'm not going to share much more because I don't want to take away from what Faith shared, which was just so amazing. But we believe in you girls, and we know you can do this. We were just like, we want them to catch the vision so bad, because when you catch the vision and you start to see yourself accomplish these things, your confidence just, let me tell you, there is no holding you down. You're just like, sorry, I'm up in the clouds and I'm not coming back down for anybody. And it is great. It is a good feeling. And you ride those highs through your lows, and you remember and you think back. I think back to how it felt to hit MMB, and I go, oh my gosh, this is why I want to hit a new rank, because that feeling was indescribable, guys. In my month like that, I'm pretty sure I was screaming at the top of my lungs in my bedroom, annoying my entire family, and it was amazing. I came out crying, screaming, laughing. It was an emotional time, but it was awesome, and I ride those through a low time, and I go, oh, dang it, I didn't make it last month. Bummer. But don't hang your head about it. Remember what you did in the past, move forward, push through, and don't feel like anything in your past defines your future. Nothing in your past defines your future, ever. So remember that. If you failed at another business, scratch that. You're ground zero here. There's no, oh, now I'm working from the ground. No. You are just blank slate, go with a new refreshed vision, and that's it. So I'm going to mute myself. I love you girls. Have a good evening.
You're amazing, Caroline. I love you. Every time this girl talks, she just spits fire. Every single time. She didn't even have notes, and she just takes the show. I love you girls so much. Like I keep saying, we just want to see you succeed. We want you to have this, like, so bad. This month is just huge, and whatever it takes to get you girls to MMB, to hit that $1,500 bonus, tell us and we will help you. We are going to be here to hold your hand the whole way through. I will seriously do whatever it takes. So please reach out. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Use the chat. Hop on the trainings with Connie. Hop on the trainings with Chrissy and Melody. Use all the resources because they're all there at your fingertips. If you don't know how to find them, reach out and we can help you find them. But this is going to be a big month, girls, and I'm already so proud of you. We have 3 weeks left, and I'm just going to say, let's kill it, all right? If there is nothing else that needs to be said, I think I've covered everything. With the lives, you do not have to do a live by yourself every single day. Reach out to Chrissy. She'll do one with you. Reach out to Caroline. She'll go dual live with you. Reach out to me. I will go live with you, heck, 3 days a week. I don't know. Reach out. So if you're wanting to do a live, I'm going to put it out there. They did this in the chat yesterday. Put it in the chat right now if you want to do a live with me, if you're one of my personal girls, if you're one of Caroline's personal girls, put it in the chat. Awesome, Martha, you're in. And message Caroline or me personally. Let me know what date. Let me know what time this week, and we're going to go live with you. Nice, Bailey. Nice. Everyone's jumping on. Love it. All right. I want to see more names. Message us personally, a date and a time, and we're going to go live with you. I'm so proud of you girls. Let's do this. Chrissy, don't forget about the triple bonus, ladies. You all can truly hit MMB and get that $1,500 bonus. Yes, you can. And until the 15th, guys, there are free products when anyone joins as a market partner. Free products worth like $200 and more in value. So don't miss up that opportunity to share about that on your stories, and reach out. I think I've said all I need to say. I love you girls, and I'll be seeing y'all soon. Have a great night. And yeah, okay, bye.
Bye, Chrissy. Bye, Faith. Bye, all you girls. Awesomeness.